Hello everyone, Vaughn Marie here and welcome to the Kat Scrappiness YouTube channel. So I thought we would make a Christmas card since it is Christmas in July, and I haven't really used this stamp set Christmas lantern add-on stamp as well as the coordinating dies, and I thought we would use the Pretty Pines stencil. It's 6x6 and I'm using Lucky Clover Distress ink, and I'm using a detailed blending brush, and I'm just trying to get in the nooks and crannies of this stencil, and I think it's a really pretty color. This color reminds me, even though it's Lucky Clover, it does remind me of a Christmas green. So I do like to use it, and I'm using some hammer paper, which is 100 pounds. And so I am so excited for Christmas in July. I do love to make Christmas cards all year round, and I love this stamp set because it has so many sentiment dies for the sentiments, and that's what I love. And I thought at first I was going to do some tags, so I'm trying to see what tags I'm going to use, and these are just some stitch tags, and I'll have the name of them down below in the description, and I'll also have the supplies so you can click on them in case you wanted to go directly to the Kat Scrappiness store and pick them up. And so I thought with the tags I could probably get like a few tags with this 6x6, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. So pretty. I love the way it looks. So that is a excellent stencil. And so I thought, oh, I could die cut a few of these small tags. I do use small tags for my presents, but then I wanted to use the main part of this background, so I'm going to use that large tag there. And I love this for an A2 card, so I changed my idea of what I was going to do, and then I thought I could use that image right there. I think it's really pretty with those pines and the acorn, and I just wanted to use it for this tag, and I think it would be really nice on top. And then I wanted to use another one, so I'm going to use the bow image, and it has like a holly and berries on it, so really pretty. And I'm using Memento what am I using? Yeah, I think I'm using Memento Tuxedo black ink, and then I'm coloring in with my Copic markers, and I will have those listed. Yes, I will have those listed in my details. So really simple coloring, and I just love these two images. And after I finish coloring, I will die cut a few of the negatives just so I can stack them and make this these two images dimensional, so that I don't have to use any foam tape. I think that's better and easier to mail. And I will also use two sentiments from the stamp set. They go together, but they are stamped and cut with two different dies. And I really had a lot of fun with these images, and I definitely will be using this stamp set more often, especially because like I said, I love that the dies cut out the sentiments, and to me that is gold. I love that. And this is a really simple card. You can batch this card and send out so many, and since it's Christmas in July, you will be ahead of the holidays, so stress-free for the holidays, and all you'll have to do is just address the envelopes, use mailing stamps, and send them out. Super easy. So that is always a great idea with this Christmas in July. And I am just going to get out the coordinating dies here, and And after this, I do put them on a magnet and packaging, so that's easier. Then I'm using my favorite fall frame craft dies that I'm going to use with this Christmas faux glitter paper, and it looked nice with the green, but I'm going to use this red because I think it'll match my my pine cone up there. I kind of made that pine cone look like a flower, so to be a little more festive. And so I'm going to use my favorite A2 stitched rectangle from the fall frame die set, and I'm going to use that's what it's going to look like with this large tag. And so here it is, and here are those extra die cuts that I'm going to glue with liquid glue. And really simple, just going to stack them, and it didn't take any time at all. I did use scrap paper from my stash, and so that's always fun to get rid of some paper, make room for more scraps. And I love that image. There is my sentiments there. It will say, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." There were so many to choose from, but I did like that one there, or those two together. And I could have stacked those as well, and but I chose not to. And lately I have been using my bone folder to crease everything, make sure that I don't get any air bubbles when I'm putting any die cuts or my cards together, because one time I did get that and it just wasn't great. I kept adding glue and it still didn't glue down properly. So now I make sure I have my bone folder, my Teflon bone folder, with me at all times. And I will use 2 different embellishments for this card, and this is going to be an A2 card, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I am using a red A2 card base to match. And I am going to glue everything, and then I will add my 2 embellishments. So I will be using Frosty's Peppermint Cocoa Sprinkle Mix, and then I will use Platinum Gold Glitter Sequin Mix. So super pretty, and I'm just putting them in my triangle embellishment trays here, and I will use my dual tool to put them on my card. And that finishes this card. Isn't it really simple and easy and pretty? I do use my white gel pen on these images. I was looking and I have them on there now, so I just put a few of those on there. And I am going to share a close-up. I like the Frosty's Peppermint Cocoa Sprinkle Mix because of those trees, and that is what I'm adding on there. I do love this whole mix though. Has little snowmen in there, super cute. And I'm just going to share a close-up, and as soon as I put these platinum gold glitter sequin mix, which are so gorgeous, I do love them. All the glitter sequins from Kat Scrappiness are amazing. All the embellishments, actually. And just putting 3 of those. I like that they are different sizes. And now I will be sharing a close-up. So thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day. And I hope you get tons of Christmas cards done for Christmas in July. And here is a close-up.